So, I suppose you have some old AutoCAD details laying around that you need to throw out because you're using Revit now. Well, don't worry, you don't have to do that quite yet. As a matter of fact, you can use them directly in Revit. Let's take a look at importing CAD. We'll first import an AutoCAD detail, then query its information. Next, we'll explode it. So to get started, let's go to the View tab. Let's click on Drafting View. For this drafting view, we'll call it Typical AHU with all caps. Let's set the scale at 12 inches equals a foot. The only reason I know that is because I know the scale of the detail. Welcome back to the world of AutoCAD. Click OK. Next thing to do is to go to the Insert tab. Let's click Import CAD. Let's select our detail in the Importing CAD folder. Let's take a look at some of our settings. For the colors, let's make it black and white. Let's bring in all the layers or levels, and we'll auto-detect the import units. Having auto center to center for position in this situation is fine. Click Open. Type ZA to zoom all. Here's our detail. Go ahead and select your detail. On the Import Instance panel, click the Query button. Select this horizontal line right here. Tells us what it is and the layer that it's on. We can delete it or hide it. Let's just click OK. Notice we're still in the mode. Go ahead and select a piece of text. Type as text. Layer level is GNO lead, and it's object style. Click OK. Click Escape a couple times. Type in VG for Visibility Graphics. Go to Imported Categories. Notice that our detail is in here now. Let's expand Detail 101. Notice that all of our layers are in here that came straight from AutoCAD, even ones that are turned off. We can override our layers in Revit without exploding the detail. Click OK. One last thing we're going to do is we're going to blow this up. Go ahead and select your import. Notice that we have an explode icon. We can do one of two things. We can do a partial explode or a full explode. A partial explode explodes one level down, meaning if this item here was a block, or if this was a block, or if there's any blocks in here, it explodes the first level but retains all the blocks. If we do a full explode, everything's exploded, including all the internal blocks. Let's just go for it and do a full explode. If there's any 3D data or points, they can't be exploded. Only 2D data was exploded, which is fine. Now notice that we're fully exploded, and each line is in our detail, ready to be edited by you. Hit Escape a couple times. Notice now, under our views, mechanical, we have our curb detail and our typical AHU. One we drew right inside of Revit, and the other one we used AutoCAD for assistance. There you have it. Now you know you don't have to throw away your old AutoCAD details in the recycle bin.